Good evening, gentle listeners. Welcome to the podcast. In today's episode, laughing Lucas gets doughy, crying Caden turns sour, and Tricky Thomas just won't give up points. From food to Hamlet to unaliving, yes, it's time for Baked Hamlet. So sit back, relax, and prepare to be distracted.
Seems.
What's going on, guys? Welcome to our podcast. We got Lucas here, we got Caden here, and then you got me, this dude. So basically, this is our podcast. Anyways, let's do a little bit of small talk first. So, what's been going on with your life, Caden?
I had some food from McDonald's the other day that was really undercooked, and it really made me upset.
For real.
Like, seriously.
Dude,
Undercooked.
Yeah, how'd you get undercooked food?
Undercooked
Dude, it looked cooked on the outside, but like it wasn't.
That's literally
What they said.
That's literally the same thing that happened to me whenever I was cooking my freaking TV dinner. I was I was ready. I was home. I was starving. I got home at like 11 o'clock at night, and I was ready to eat this TV dinner. It looked beautiful. It looked delicious. Get my fork in that mac and cheese. Take a bite. It's cold. It's cold.
Cook it more.
Have
I
you
actually
tried-
have an interesting story though.
Okay, let's hear
At
it.
Pizza Plus, they have these new things that are like pizza bites.
Uh-huh.
Okay, so they're just dough with cheese and pepperoni in the middle. So I
Mhm.
got it. Took a bite. It was straight dough. Not even cooked. It was not cooked. I thought it was cheese because it was so stringy, but it was dough. It was disgusting. And I haven't had Pizza Plus since.
Have you saw the KFC like rats that get cooked on Facebook?
No, but that ruins KFC for me, or any chicken for that matter. It's pretty disgusting, actually.
Speaking about undercooked food, baked ham. If you look at the outside of baked ham, it looks like it's cooked. You know, it's got that nice crispy outside in the crust, but then you cut into it, and it's just pink in the middle.
And cold.
Bloody and cold, exactly. Now
But
think
it's
about
good.
think about the word ham. Baked hamlet. Hamlet. What's a theme of Hamlet? Appearance versus reality.
And the baked ham is a great example.
The baked ham is a great example.
That's correct.
Undercooked food is a great example of an appearance versus a reality. The appearance, it looks like it's cooked. It looks like it's going to be good, but you bite into it. It's cold.
And it's not what
It's
you want.
undercooked. It's not what you wanted.
Claudius.
Claudius, good example.
Claudius is a great example
Good
of the
example.
appearance versus reality. He appears to be a leader,
A noble king, for that matter.
But he killed his brother.
He killed his brother.
and he poisoned his wife, and didn't even tell her
Well,
that the cup was
not
poisoned.
intentionally, but he did. He was.
He didn't, but
responsible
he didn't tell her. He
Yeah.
should have told her.
He should have spoke up.
He's a sucky
He's
guy.
He's an awful guy.
Husband of the year.
Century, actually.
Okay, anyways, this is our podcast. We're going to be talking about Hamlet, appearance versus reality, the themes. What's your opinion? This is our podcast. That's the
Definitely
fourth
our
time.
podcast. This is our podcast.
What should we name our podcast? We never named it.
Baked ham.
Baked ham.
Wait, that's the name of the podcast or the episode?
Episode.
But we're only doing one episode. so
Episode
Baked Ham.
1, Baked Hamlet. This is the CLT podcast.
TLC.
TLC podcast.
TLC.
Tables, ladders, and chairs.
No,
Flowers from
I was
Chris
thinking more.
Jericho.
I was thinking more lines of "Don't go chasing waterfalls." But
Don't go chasing waterfalls.
so, anyways, let's talk about this appearance versus reality. I think Hamlet probably had the biggest, I guess, appearance versus reality moment where it's like he looks to be something else that he's not. Whenever, because he looks like he's like just a normal kid, but then you know you get into it and he's like freaking killing his girlfriend's
his-
dad
And I mean his brother.
and his uncle and
Even
like,
though he said that he wasn't crazy, I think he turned crazy.
he's definitely
Oh yeah,
crazy.
he was definitely.
There's no
Like,
way.
certainly.
There was
Yeah,
definitely,
like dude was yelling at his mom and like he did some weird things in that movie to her. I don't want to go
yeah.
in depth
Let's
about
not get
it.
into that. This is
Yes, I wanted to
school,
kill
so,
himself.
okay.
Yeah, he also
A
didn't want
lot.
to kill himself.
I would also argue Rosencrantz and Guildenstern were very good because they were
Guildenstern.
Guildenstern. They were
Guildenstern. Rosencrantz and Guildenstern.
They were very good friends of, supposed to be very good friends of Hamlet,
But they're fake.
They're fake.
They're also really
And
good.
they were being led by Claudius to get information and take Camelot to England.
They're also
Whereas
really,
the next one
also
did.
really good liars.
They're good liars.
So
Also,
They played.
that wall that Hamlet stabbed wasn't a wall. It was Polonius.
that was appearance versus reality as well. That wall was not.
We
a
thought
wall.
it was a tapestry, but it was, in fact, Polonius.
Let's
And
think-
he also thought that was Claudius.
Did
as
you
well.
guys see that in the book? It said, "I've been killed," and he just dies.
Yeah.
Oh, I've been killed.
I would
Yep.
think it would, on impact, you would die, but.
No.
I want to think about a more modern approach to an appearance versus reality, though. Let's
Other than undercooked food.
Epstein.
Okay.
You think about
Don't go
Jeffrey.
too far into this.
You think about Jeffrey Epstein, right?
Mm-hmm.
His appearance. He seems to be just a dude, right? Who,
Well,
who quote unquote, to be or not to be himself, and went through with it.
but
But he definitely didn't, pull the little Hamlet there and actually went through with it this time. But anyways,
let's move on from that.
That's a more modern,
let's move
modern
on from
approach
that.
to it.
I don't think that would.
Anybody got any more appearance versus reality sort of things going on? What about a book? Think about like the old time saying, "Don't judge a book by its cover." That's sort of kind of what that takes me to as well. We got tons of
We've
books
got
here.
lots of books
We got
behind
tons of
us.
books here. Look at this. This is Freedom's Frontier. You see this? This looks
Makes
like
me feel very American.
The Americas.
Wow.
this is the appearance of the book, right? But what's the reality of the book? Is the book good? It's got Cotton Mather in it. Who was a Puritan? Who was Cotton Mather? He was a wise minister.
Why
but
are you talking about Cotton Mather on the
Guys, Pocahontas. We went over that in American Lit.
we actually did go over Pocahontas. She was her appearance was that
We're getting
she-
sidetracked.
We are getting
very,
sidetracked.
very, very sidetracked?
Lucas, no points for you right now. Caden, 1 point for you for getting us off of this sidetrack path.
You're welcome.
I gave great examples,
You don't deserve a point yet.
but you give Caden a point for getting us off sidetrack.
Because I deserve it.
Well,
I gave a great point.
okay.
You just suck.
You're gonna
RNG was a great point.
you're gonna get 1 pity point.
Thank you.
You get a PP.
Thank you.
Okay, but
Oh, dude,
okay, but I should get half a PP.
No.
We're at 6 minutes. 7 minutes actually.
Okay, so
Why do you get a PP?
baked ham.
Because he
Baked.
argued.
Ham. Lit.
Lit. So great play. Great play.
Fantastic.
Hamlet actually was a good play. I will give it that.
It was a good play. What was your favorite? Okay. The mousetrap play.
Appearance versus reality.
Very appearance versus reality.
That is true. Very appearance versus reality. Think about another appearance
No,
versus.
hey, but I connected it to appearance versus reality, so I should.
I was
He
leading
was
it on.
leading it on. He gets a point.
I was leading her on.
I should get a pity point for that.
No.
No, you don't. Why would you get a pity point for anything?
And it was just mousetrap is the perfect name.
Minus
Really-
1 point for Caden. 2-0. And that concludes our podcast
We're
for today.
done for today. We'll be back
Caden
next time
is a sore
on
loser, and he
Baked
loses.
Hamlet, the podcast.
Well,
Catch.
that's the name of the episode. That's not the pod.
Okay, we're only doing one episode.
This is the TLC
This
podcast.
is the TLC podcast.
Thank you
L
for
signing
watching.
out
T signing out.
and C's off camera. Cut.